WFYI podcast brought to you by Bloomington, Indiana, an American college town offering food and drink, college sports, outdoor activities, live music, cool art, and good times daily. Everyone is welcome in Bloomington. More information at visitbloomington.com.
I'm Farah Hisri. I'm an editor at WFYI, and I'm here with my family observing the solar eclipse.
Oh my! It just got darker. Do you feel it? It just got darker.
And colder.
Yeah, it's like a thread now.
So we can conclude that the moon is not see-through.
Yes, we can. We can conclude that.
God.
Wait, can I take
Whoa,
off my glasses?
take your glasses off.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wait, is the solar eclipse start?
Yeah.
The total solar eclipse has started.
How do you feel, Tamara? What does this make you feel?
Mommy! It makes me feel like this is a black hole. I told you can see without your glasses.
This is WFYI News Now. It's April 8th, and I'm Drew Daudelin, filling in for Abriana Herron. A total solar eclipse casts its shadow on Indianapolis for the first time in over 800 years. You just heard Side Effects Public Media's Farah Hisri and her family reacting to Totality. On today's show, we'll hear a few more reactions, along with updates from our news team that covered events around the city. First, tens of thousands of people experienced the eclipse at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Charles Capers drove with his family from Georgia. He says the eclipse felt like a miracle.
But to see something like this for the fourth time for me, it means a whole lot to me. I know somebody's upstairs that's looking out for me.
Diane Kay and her grandchildren visited from Wisconsin. She says the eclipse made her emotional.
It actually invokes almost making you want to cry, and you don't know why. It's pretty cool.
And not everyone was able to experience the total solar eclipse by looking up in the sky. As WFYI's Ben Thorpe reports, some groups at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway brought technology allowing visually impaired visitors to feel the eclipse with their fingers.
Sitting at a booth inside an IMS garage, Connor Watson shows off a braille device with a raised circle slowly moving across it. It makes a clicking sound as it does so. Watson, with Tactile Engineering, says the device will allow visually impaired visitors to follow the eclipse in real time.
You can actually have your hands on the device while image is showing. So while the sun is being blocked out by the moon, you'll be able to see that kind of move over.
Edward Sellers Jr. received tickets from the Indiana School for the Blind and Visually Impaired to visit the Speedway for the event.
I find it amazing because it gives people who may not have the vision, or even if they have slight and they can't see it, they get the chance to experience it through what they do.
Indianapolis won't be in the path of a total solar eclipse again until 2153. I'm Ben Thorpe.
Up at Prairie, where a full-day eclipse festival was held, Annie Thompson and her family traveled from Lansing, Michigan for the eclipse. They saw a partial eclipse in Michigan almost a decade ago and knew they wanted to see one in totality the next chance they got.
It brings people together for a common purpose, and we're all seeing the same thing. We're enjoying it together. I think it's a really special thing to share.
And Jeff Oudsma traveled from Kalamazoo, Michigan with his family to watch the eclipse at the Holcomb Observatory at Butler University.
Just kind of a spiritual experience. There's not many things in nature you can plan, but the eclipse is something you can plan down to a T, and if you're able to witness it, there's nothing like totality. A partial eclipse is great, but there's nothing like totality.
Also at the observatory, Colette Carr, an 8-year-old from Indianapolis, reacts to the eclipse.
It was really cool. I was really upset at first, though, but then now I realize it's really cool, and I'm really, and I know I'm gonna remember it forever. And
the next one is gonna be.
I think if anyone didn't know what a solar eclipse was, they would just lose their mind.
And here's Gabe Kirkman, also 8 years old, from Indianapolis.
What was your reaction to totality?
I was screaming. I was freaking out. I did not know what was happening. I was just freaking out.
And what, can you describe it for me? What was it like?
It was like red, the plasma was like red fire, and it was all white and black.
For our final story today, we head to Tarkington Park, where Avia Boss, her daughter Dimone Boss, and some of their extended family camped out to watch it all happen. The Boss family, who are from the neighborhood, did not know what to expect in the minutes before the path of Totality covered the city. Here's their reaction.
Oh, look at it.
It's getting so dark.
I can't. And the animals are. You can like literally feel the energy.
It looks like it's 7 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night.
It's only like a little itty bitty sliver.
I can't see it. Look how dark. Oh, girl, it's nighttime. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, look.
Yeah, now you can watch it. You can see it
The
now.
solar eclipse.
Can you do it?
Now you can see it.
Can you watch it now?
Yeah, you can take your glasses off.
Oh, there it go. Mama, look. It ain't nothing.
There's
It's like,
nothing
it's literally
there.
a dot.
Yeah.
It's a dot left. That is so tight. Oh, let me take a picture. Hold on.
Bro, everybody take a picture, bro.
Oh my God, it's so crazy.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
God, it's so amazing.
That's so cool.
Oh my.
I got chills all over my body.
It's like literally completely dark. That's crazy.
I almost wasn't gonna watch it, but look.
Man.
I'm so glad I did. This is crazy.
This is definitely worth me calling off of work.
I had to talk her into it.
It's worth me calling off of work.
I'm thankful for witnessing it, the event itself. So it brings all type of emotions with it, happiness, joy. You know, it makes me feel like the birth of a new beginning, and all those things that you could take it. I want to take them in a positive direction, and just wonder in the amazement of creation and God and the divine order of how things work out. It's beautiful to me.
That's all for today's episode of WFYI News Now. Our podcast is produced by the following people who live in your community: Abriana Herron, Kendall Antron, who composed the music for this podcast, and me, Drew Daudelin. Our news director is Sarah Neal-Estes. And thanks to everyone on our news team who ran around the city today getting all this great audio. You can see more of their coverage, including photos and videos they captured, on WFYI.org. And if you liked today's episode, remember to subscribe and share, and follow WFYI on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube to check in on our newsroom throughout the day. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow.